Hello, this is Ice of the Dukandia development team, and this week we're going to be going over our new experience system and the latest updates to the in-game menus. We came up with a different experience gain. All experience is net gained into total experience, which you can later use to upgrade your skills such as stamina, strength, as well as buy new skills like lumberjacking or pottery. Now you'll start off in every skill, you'll start off with an XP net, which is pretty much the base. So let's say for lumberjacking you start off with 25. You'll also be gaining 25 on this side of the graph when you're done. As you chop down more trees or make more things with the wood, you will gain experience. Instead of getting 25, you'll get, let's say, 30, 38, 50. Halfway through, after being at the top for, let's say, 100 blocks or so, you'll start to lose experience. However, at the same time you're losing experience, the speed that you are chopping down the tree or making the items will increase, as well as the quality, so that they'll last longer, they'll decay slower, they'll be stronger. The higher quality, the better, and the faster you're doing it. However, if you stop chopping down trees, you'll actually go back on the graph. So even if you master it, like all the way down here, and you have highest speed, max quality, if you stop doing it, you'll go back and you'll have to start off from where a new player would be. You'll have to go up and you'll have to go down. Bell graph, and then the speed and quality. Now let's get to the in-game menus, which we have been working hard on all week. We have to start up our server. Now let's start the client. We have done 3 to 2 more new menus, as well as ongoing updates to the menus and their interfaces. Right now we have planned updates to all of our checkboxes, as well as a few of our progress bars within the game. We are featuring 2 new menus this week, so let's start off. Last week you saw that you can type in here, type in the 2 menus with 12 to 20 characters on either one. For the settings, we've upgraded our sound volume so that they work, as well as the music volume, and you can actually hit save and it saves where you had them correctly and effectively, as well as getting widescreen to work on the main menu, which currently is the only menu that it works. We do have to fix over here, some of you may have noticed, which we'll be updating next week. Let's go back to normal, full volume just for kicks. I've also gotten login to work this week. Let's go ahead and log in. You have to double click the login button just to make sure that it is who you want to log in as. Once here you'll see a menu just like this. We have decided that over here you'll see a portrait of your character and the headshot of your character, and then next to it you'll see different symbols. For example, if your character's in a village, a city, they'll have a little village or maybe a castle icon over here just to signify that that character is in a village. We might have an A for alpha tester features around this character, just a bunch of symbols so that we don't have to show the text or anything. You can identify different characters by the rewards. We are also thinking about having levels. The more you learn or the more skills you have, you can go up in advancement levels. These levels will also be displayed over here like 3, 2, 7, so that's another way. You click on them once and then over here we'll have an information dock. The information dock will hold character's name, some of the top 2 friends maybe, a description of their terrain, health, stamina, and all that. Then you will double click your character if you want to start them off. And then down here we have new character. This is the latest menu, and it's a menu that probably none of you have seen yet. This menu is where you can create your new character. Down here, which is the only part of the menu currently working, will be your display name. Display names, we've decided we're going to allow spaces just so that you can customize it. And you can choose any name, whether or not it's taken or not, because we're hoping that the size of the world will make it so that you're less likely to find someone. And if you do, we're going to include a personal title system. So like, if you're Bob and you see Bob, you can make it so that on your screen, instead of Bob, his name is Bob2 or something to the like. So then you can do, the Bill, Alexander, whatever. Over here, you'll see the different pieces. Over here, there'll be floating hats, floating hoods, floating shirts. You can go next, male, female, hairs. Over here, we're going to have, right here, you'll see a preview of your character's items. And then over here, you'll see an actual preview of your character wearing the different items. Redeem code is for later use, like after alpha. All alpha players will get a code, and then we can have seasonal rewards where if you make a new character, you can redeem a code for certain items. And then the join a friend. If you put in a certain code and set it, and then someone else comes in and presses join with that same code, they will spawn near you, near where your spawn point is. So this allows you to play with your friends and such. That's about it for this week, actually, but compared to last week's progress, we think it's amazing progress, and we're hoping that the next week we can hopefully get character creation set up and done.